Good morning or good afternoon, children, and welcome to today's collective worship assembly. The theme today is searching for the truth, and the story that we're looking at today is from Matthew 13 verse 44 to 46. So the first thing I'm going to do is read to you from the Bible that reading. The kingdom of heaven is like a treasure hidden in a field. When a man found it, he hid it again. And then, in his joy, he went and sold all he had and bought that field. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like a merchant looking for fine pearls. When he found one of great value, he went away and sold everything he had and bought it. If we were reading in church, we would say, "This is the word of the Lord," and everyone would say, "Thanks be to God." So, this is the word of the Lord, thanks be to God. I wonder, children and teachers and parents that are watching, what is the most valuable thing you've got? Now, if many of us are lucky or blessed to be married, then often the most important thing that we have, apart from our spouse or wife or husband, is a wedding ring. And this one is made of gold, like most people's wedding rings, so it's very precious to me. But when we got married, my father had an unusual because he doesn't always give amazing gifts, but he bought Trisha and I a Lalique glass 2 doves. So it says Lalique on the bottom. And if you ask your parents, they'll tell you that it's worth quite a bit. But it's not the worth of it, it's the fact that my dad went out and bought it. That's what matters. When I was 10 years old, the Prince of Wales was made the Prince of Wales. So Charles became Prince of Wales, and my grandfather bought me this. And it's got 1969, and it's got the crest of the Prince of Wales. And again, it's not worth very much. I looked it up on eBay. I think you can sell them for £15. So I'll never sell it because it means a lot to me. And I've got a picture here, and that's of me when I was 10 years old on my birthday, smiling and holding the sort of glass tankard, the glass mug. So all these things mean a lot. Now, in this story, in the first one, the kingdom of heaven, in other words, the kingdom that God wants, is like a treasure hidden in a field. Now, would I hide this in a field? Or would I hide my ring in a field? No. But in the days in which Jesus lived, many people couldn't afford to put something in a bank or in a vault, so they would go up to a field, dig a hole and put it in. And today, you probably know that people are digging up Anglo-Saxon hoards and Viking hoards, which is when people buried a treasure in a field. And it says here, this man found it, and then in his joy went and sold all he had and bought that field. He's a bit naughty, isn't he, really? Because he should have told the man who owned the field. But the parable is not about whether what he did was right or wrong, it's the joy. And Jesus is saying, when people come to know me, it's as if they want to sell everything that they have. And that's the truth that that man found. Now, I talked about my gold ring. In the day of Jesus, pearls were worth more than diamonds. So ask your mum or your granny or your auntie if they've got any pearls. But in the days of Jesus, a pearl was of incredible worth. So again, the kingdom of heaven is like a merchant looking for fine pearls. That means a pearl beyond measure. And when he found one of great value, he went and he sold his house, he sold his horse and his camel and his sheep, everything, just for that one tiny pearl. And that's what the kingdom of heaven is like. So whether at one school you're looking at humility and what it means to be humble, or whether at the other 2 schools you're looking about truthfulness, when we find a way of being truly humble, when we find a way of being true in what we say, true at what we look at, true at what we hear, that is something you can't put a price on. Everyone wants an iPad or an iPhone, but those go wrong one day. But truth and humility and kindness and love, these are the things that last forever. We're just going to do some prayers, and then we'll bring this assembly to the end of this bit, and we'll do a song afterwards. When I say, you might like to join in with a line which is, help us to bring your peace. To a world of violence and greed, help us to bring your peace. To a world of anger and hatred, help us to bring your peace. To a world where people have forgotten how to care and share, help us to bring your peace. And to a world where children suffer in war-torn countries, help us to bring your peace. To a world where people prefer to get even rather than forgive, help us to bring your peace. And everybody said, Amen. See you next time. Bye.
Do you know you are the one he came to save? Do you know life was the price he had to pay?